My name is Victoria Kehinde and I'm joined by
Juliet Donkor.
and today we're going to be talking about the hidden cost of politeness. Do you know that using words like please and thank you actually costs millions of dollars? Well, our research focuses on how using words like please and thank you and kindly increases inference energy, which in turn does not actually improve AI accuracy. And so we actually looked at this data set and we found out that the current energy usage is expected to double in 2035. And then we also looked at our framework, which is, polite prompt style increases token length, which increases computational cost, energy, and carbon emissions. And then we also looked at some analysis. For example, this analysis from Fortune 2024, it shows why people actually say please and thank you when using AI and LLMs. And we had 55% of people say it's a nice thing to do, and then 12% of people are actually scared that robots will take over. Right? And so what we wanted to do was we wanted to scale this for like a year and 2 years and actually see how much this costs. And so we did a Vensim simulation and actually found out that this cost about $1.8 million per year. And so we also did a data-driven approach, which Juliet will talk about.
Yeah, so with our data-driven approach, what we did was we tried to model the relationship between the energy per prompt, the number of tokens in a prompt, and then the water usage for each prompt. And what we realized is that, when you take it prompt by prompt, the difference in water usage and energy usage is not a lot. But there are millions out there right now using AI, and especially with the students, we don't use it. I think we are at the bottom of the chain, right? But still, we use over 20 prompts, 30 prompts in a day. So what we did was we assumed 100 million users for AI, and then for each user, we are getting 20 prompts. And what we realized was that the difference between the polite and concise statements is actually 20 megawatt hour for energy and 20 cubic meters for water. That is a lot on a global scale. And to put that into perspective, 20 megawatt hour is actually providing energy to 700 homes, according to data from EIA. And for the water usage, it can actually serve 18 households in the US, according to reports from EPA. So what this whole thing is essentially telling us is that when we take it prompt by prompt, we are not seeing the impact of the costs in terms of energy usage, in terms of water usage, in terms of carbon dioxide that we are getting. But when we scale it to the millions of users all over the world, we are actually costing the environment a lot, and we need to be, optimize the way we prompt and we optimize the way that we use AI.
Yeah, so in conclusion, we're not asking you to be rude to AI, we're just asking you to be efficient. And so we have some recommendations like pre-inference compression, token filtering, which is basically asking designers of these AI systems to remove unnecessary filler words like please and thank you and that don't necessarily add value to these systems. And so that way, the systems are more efficient. And so we're also recommending full transparency in AI energy usage reporting, so that way users know how much this is actually costing. And that is the end of our presentation. Thank you.